Hey, everybody. Give me just a minute to make sure everything is working and that we are showing up in the group. There we are. Awesome. Okay. Welcome, everybody. So this is Fix It Friday. Hope everyone can hear me okay. And so what we do on Fridays is we take a program description that is perhaps not optimized for producing cells, that's not going to really translate into more customers. And so today's Fix It Friday, we're actually looking at a cheer program, but the same strategies you can use really for any instructional or fun activity. And so I believe it was Susan that sent in this particular program description for a cheer program. And she said that it was off of a web page that she had not updated in a while. And so I will go through the process and show you guys how we do that. Let me make sure my sound is okay. I know that most people come back on and watch the replays. So let me make sure that we're doing okay with sound. Checking that. Okay. I think we're good. I'm going to share my screen and show you guys the process. I've got like 3 million tabs open. So hopefully I can go right to it. Let's see. There it is. All right. All right, here we go. Fix It Friday. I have to move this menu bar out of the way. Thanks for being patient with me. Okay, so here we are. We're using the power of words to create class, camp, and event descriptions that compel families to buy. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Rachel with wordsthatsellclasses.com, and I write words that fill up classes, events, appointments with new customers in less time with less effort. It's all about getting the right message in front of the right person. So in this description, Gym XYZ offers cheerleading classes for kids as young as 5 years old through high school seniors. Cheer classes at XYZ Gym are designed for kids from the beginning level to those interested in middle school and high school cheer, or for those who just want to have some fun. Our cheer classes are designed to help prepare kids for their middle school and high school cheer teams, future competitive teams. There's actually a typo. I didn't even notice that first time around. Or to further those already on teams. Many of our classes also focus on tumbling skills. We also have quite a few competitive cheerleaders come to XYZ Gym to improve their tumbling. So let's get started looking at this and how we can craft a message that's just a little bit more to the point. I don't know why, but maybe I do know why as a parent myself, but it just seems like for some reason we become parents and all of a sudden our reading comprehension drops to somewhere near zero. If you work with kids and families, you know that you really have to get right to the point, because parents, they get interrupted by little people and they drop off. And so first thing I want to point out as we get started is that we should be watching out for big blocks of text. Think about talking to them, from like a elementary, middle school level in terms of your vocabulary. And so we're going to take this and I'm going to make some recommendations and tell you why. Our goal here is we want to grab the reader's attention. We want to stop them from scrolling from website to website. We also want them to feel like this is exactly what they've been looking for. Like when you guys go shopping, don't you get excited when you see something? You're like, oh, that's exactly what I wanted. You know, you get excited and you're like, let me buy it before it's gone, right? So that's what we're looking for, is that type of reaction. And we want them to enroll right now. Not, okay, hold on, let me go ask my husband, but we want them to enroll right now. That is our goal. So let's talk about how we're going to do that. The easiest way to make that connection is to write about what the reader is interested in. And what do humans like to read about? Themselves, right? I mean, that's just human nature. So make the description or the story, anything you write, it's a story. Make that story about the reader. So let's see if we can figure out how to do that here. I would start off with a headline that is short but powerful. Learn to cheer, jump, and tumble, ages 5 through high school. So I want to make this about the reader. Does the reader really want to read about what we offer or what I offer? No, they want to know what they're going to get out of it. So that is from their perspective. So my suggestion for a headline: learn to cheer, jump, and tumble, ages 5 through high school. Keep it as short as you can, get right to the point, and make it about the reader. Now, also, this first sentence. We are talking to two different audiences here. One of the audiences that it feels like we're talking to are people who want recreational cheer, instructional cheer, something to do after school. And then the second audience is competitive cheerleaders, either competing for high school, middle school, or, club cheer. So when we're talking to two different audiences, we really have to be pretty strategic when you're selling to those two audiences, because they make buying decisions based on two very different selling points. It's possible, but you have to be careful. And that happens a lot in our field. Lots of times you do have people who are coming to the same class for different reasons. And so you have to be very strategic with the words that you use. So my suggestion for this, hold on, I've got to move something out of the way that I can see. There it goes. Okay. My suggestion for this first sentence, instead of one big long wordy sentence, let's jump right into how they're going to benefit by enrolling in this class, right? Develop the skills you need to build confidence in a fun, positive way. Improve all-around athletic ability. Easily transition to a cheer team when you're ready. So we've kind of hit all of those points so that it's going to appeal to the parent who is looking for a recreational activity, and also parents who are really wanting that skill development. We will keep moving. This second sentence here, I see two ways to improve. And I'd like to point out that as far as program descriptions go, this is pretty typical of what we would see, right? We've probably all written program descriptions similar to this. And I love how this particular gym, this facility, is catering to those different audiences. I love that they are open, that they have the skill set to provide for both the recreational program, the competitive side of it. I love that. I think that's fantastic. We just need to tweak the wording a little bit so that everybody knows how great this program is. So two ways that I would improve this phrase: our cheer classes are designed to help. One thing would be to replace me marketing. It is completely natural to write from our own point of view. I mean, that's That's kind of a no-brainer. That is where we default to when we write from our point of view. That's pretty standard across the board, right? That is what we call me marketing. And you really have to be intentional to replace that me marketing and write from the perspective of the customer. So we're going to replace that me marketing with a different phrase that lets everybody know, how much work has gone into creating these incredible classes, right? We also want to replace the passive tone. By passive tone, that's you may be able to do this. The goal is to accomplish this. It's designed to do this, as opposed to you are going to get this skill in this amount of time. And it's hard for us because we have to be careful about our promises. We definitely don't want to be slimy or misleading. So we have to really think about that. We want to replace that wishy-washy, you might get better, you might enjoy it, it might be great. We want to replace that with something that is more definitive so that they feel our confidence and they are confident in their buying decision. So let's see how we're going to do that. My suggestion for this section of the description would be this. This is the cheer class you've been looking for. Enjoy a level of expert instruction that will teach you to tumble more safely with power and confidence, perform accurate and explosive jumps, cheer with precision and personality. So again, this is kind of my rough draft. I'm just showing you guys the process as I go through it so that you can see the different steps that we use. Okay. So based on the rewrites, when I did the final draft of the rewrite, I kind of moved things around a little bit. Sometimes you find that once you actually get it in front of you, you're like, I feel like this is more important. I feel like if I start here, that's going to hook them, and then they're going to be more likely to stay with me throughout the description. So I did change things around a little bit when I finished my descriptions. Now, I do need to give you guys a disclaimer here. So right here at this point, when I do a rewrite for Fix-It Friday, the person that submitted this program description to be rewritten has permission to actually use these exact words and post them online to represent their program. For those of you who are watching, if this is not your program description, use these same strategies, but you may not take these exact words. I, as the author, maintain the rights to that particular set of words. So use the same process, but you may not use these exact words. Okay, we got the disclaimer out of the way. And so let's see how we rewrote this cheer program description to make it more geared towards sales. Here we go. Learn to cheer, jump, and tumble, ages 5 through high school. This is the cheer class you've been looking for. Have fun while developing skills. Enjoy the sense of accomplishment that comes from learning something new. Get ready to tumble more safely with power and confidence. Show off your jump height and technique. Perform cheers with poise and precision. Develop the skills you need to build confidence in a fun, positive way. Improve all-around athletic ability. Easily transition to a cheer team if you choose to. So now we have taken words to describe a program, and we have really just changed them around a little bit, added some, taken some away to in a very crisp description. Let that parent know when they come to this website that their child is going to benefit from this program more than any other program out there. So special thank you for you guys for sending in your program descriptions to let me do this. It's it's very bold to send in your program descriptions and let someone critique them live in front of other people. So I truly appreciate it. And if you guys have questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. And I will go, as you guys think of your questions, as you drop it in the comments. I am doing live streaming into the group, so there's a little bit of a delay. So just be patient if you make a comment and I don't see it for a second. Okay, if you want to submit your own program description, you can do that. It's wordsthatsellclasses.com/fixit. That's how you get to the form. Also, if you're interested in more topics, you can go to wordsthatSellClasses.com. There's a blog. You can also watch the vlog version of those on YouTube. And I'm also on Instagram at Words That Sell Classes. And just so you guys know, coming soon, I'm working on some new done-for-you writing packages that are starting at just $47. When I launch a new writing package, I usually really discount it a lot because we tend to tweak things a little bit as we go. So I do offer a discount at the beginning. So if you want to be the first to know about that, if you're not already on the email list, go to wordsthatSellClasses.com. There's a pop-up on the homepage where you can get on the list. There's also a button that says Start Here, which is a little bit self-explanatory. And so I am going to stop my screen share. Yeah, there we go. Now, does anyone have any questions? Let me check the comments. I don't see any questions in the comments. So give it another minute because I know there's a delay. Okay. So if you do think of questions, let me know. I'll continue to monitor the group throughout today. I'm going to take a little time off this weekend. I normally write 6 days a week. I love it. I'm super passionate about it. But I do plan on taking a little bit of time off away from the screen this weekend because it's like super warm and fabulous here, and I'm going to start my spring planting. So if you do think of any other questions, drop them in the comments. And I will leave the video up in the group. Hi, Susan. Yes, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, Susan, if you have any questions, let me know. And again, you are welcome to use that if you would like, if that's helpful for updating your tier page. And I want to thank you for letting me do that with your program description. So I appreciate that a lot, and loved your website and love everything you're doing. And so I hope it helps. All right, guys, I am going to stop the live, but I'll be hanging out and watching the group all day today. So thanks. Bye.